Hello everybody, welcome to Blane Bakes. This is a brand new channel where I am trying to demystify baking, make it a little more approachable, a little more fun, a little more gay.
He's here. He's gay. Get used to it.
So if you want to join me on this journey, it is going to be a blast. I am by no means professional. I am what I would call an elevated beginner, and I just really love baking. I've got time in my hands. I have another YouTube channel. I'm gonna plug that up here. Little shameless plug. Hey, if you like reaction videos and stuff, check that one out. But I love creating content. I love baking, and I thought, you know what? This is gonna happen. So as my first project on the channel, I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do. What am I going to tackle that I know enough about that I don't look like a total idiot, but that is still gonna be a big learning experience for me so we can learn together. And I thought, you know what? I love bread.
I love bread. I love bread.
So we're gonna check out this book. This is 100 Great Breads. This is by Paul Hollywood. If you know the Great British Bake Off, if you love the show, please, I'm obsessed. It's so good. Comment below your favorite season, your favorite character, or just your favorite bread. But I am so excited to tackle this book. And while I won't be doing all 100 breads in this book, only because some are kind of repeats, very similar, some stuff's just kind of crazy, I'm gonna be doing at least half of them. I really wanna challenge myself to try a broad variety of things. Some basic breads, breads from different countries, stuffed breads, just dessert breads, a little bit of everything, and I'm so excited to do so because together I feel like we are gonna learn a ton. So if you wanna join me on this beautifully baked journey, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe below, hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video, and let's bake! Okay everybody, we are here and it is time to get started. Now, when I was looking to the book, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to make. There are a few options. I wasn't sure if I wanted to start with something more difficult, something I've made before, something I haven't made before. So you know what? I went with something I haven't made before that isn't super difficult, so we can both win a little bit here. So we are gonna start with a good old-fashioned white bread. You know what? White bread, made by white bread, felt like it was very fitting, so.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Let me grab the ingredients and let's get started. Okay, I've got everything out over here. Now, let's get to making some bread, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna start things off with about 4 cups of flour. I always make a mess. Stunning.
Like, oh, brown cow, stunning.
Okay, next let's throw in, so the 1/3 ounce of salt. I don't know what a 1/3 ounce is. Hey Siri, what is a 1/3 ounce in teaspoons or tablespoons? 2 teaspoons. Aye!
Oh my God! Wow!
Okay, we're gonna go with that and really hope that I don't ruin this recipe. Nope, nope. And because it doesn't want me to mix the yeast directly on top of the salt, I'm actually gonna grab my whisk and give this a quick whisk around really fast. Okay, that's cute and mixed up in there. So now I'm gonna throw in the yeast and it says a 1/2 ounce. Hey Siri, how many teaspoons is a 1/2 ounce of yeast? Truly at this point, Siri is going to be doing most of the work on this channel and I'm just gonna be standing here like an absolute idiot. Amazing. Okay, so it says 2 1/4 teaspoons. I think that's what it says on here. Yeah, it's exactly what it says in the container. So who would have thought to read the container? So I'm gonna sprinkle this kind of evenly throughout. 2, and then 1/4 of that one. I'm gonna use an actual 1/4. Normally I just eyeball it, but that sometimes doesn't go very well for me. So I'm gonna take a 1/4, a little 1/4 Betty, and shazam! Okay, done with. Oh dear God. Okay, dropped that, crisis averted. Done with the yeast, and I'm gonna pop this back in the fridge. And then we're gonna move on with the rest of this. Okay, we have a little sassy camera angle switch here. Now, it didn't specify in the book whether or not I was supposed to use warm water, but every time I use yeast, it requires warm water, so I'm using warm water. So I'm gonna dump in the warm water right on top of the yeasty. I feel like that could be good for it. And then it's 2 fluid ounces of olive oil. So I'm gonna dump that in kind of around the edges, kind of throughout it. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If my camera will focus. Okay, and now it literally just says, knead well with your hands and knuckles, then put the dough back in the bowl and let rise for... Okay, well, I'm gonna mix this first. So we're gonna give it a little mixy mix, and then we'll get to kneading this dough here in a minute. Okay, it's time to lightly flour the surface, and then I'm going to turn this shaggy, messy mixture out onto the counter. Perfection. I'm just gonna try to squish this together, and I'm gonna knead this with my hands and knuckles, knead well, and then put back in the bowl. So there's no specifics on how long I knead it, but I'm just gonna knead it until it's well incorporated, not overly sticky, and then get it back in the bowl, and we are gonna let it rise for an hour. So like the recipe said to do, I transferred it back into the bowl after I kneaded it for roughly 6 to 8 minutes. I'm gonna cover it with a tea towel, pop it in the microwave so it'll stay nice and warm. Not gonna turn the microwave on, just gonna leave it in there because there's no draft. And then I'm gonna check on this in an hour, and hopefully by then it's risen, and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, everybody, we are back. It hasn't really risen much. It looks a little bit bigger, but I'm hopeful. I'm not gonna freak out yet. I think it's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna pop a little more flour on the surface here. Just a little whisper. I'm gonna pop this right out of this, give a little shake, boom. And then it wants me to shape it into, or mold it into a sausage shape. So let's get to making some sausage shaped bread. Okay, I don't know how much of a sausage this looks like. It's not pretty, but I don't think that matters. So I'm gonna pop this in my greased baking tin. I'm gonna pop this back in the microwave, and I'm gonna let this rise for another 30 minutes while the oven preheats to 425. Okay, I popped the oven out of the microwave from proofing 30 more minutes.
Are you done?
I think she's done. I think she's done.
Here's the moment of truth. Oh, it actually did get bigger. Okay, it actually finally rose. I'm so excited. It is ugly, ugly, ugly. This is very ugly. I probably could have worked this dough a little more just looking at it, but honestly, who cares? So I'm gonna pop this in the oven for how long? Let me look here. Pull my little book over here. I'm gonna pop this in the oven at 450 also, not 425, 450 for 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven, and then in 25, 30 minutes, I'll pull this out, let it cool, and then we should have some delicious white sandwich bread. So let's do it. Okay, I'm getting on my handy dandy little oven lobster claws, and we are gonna get the bread. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. Ooh, it is warm. Look at that! Golden brown and delicious looking, and really, really, really hot. Wow. Okay, I don't have a wire rack because I got rid of it when we moved. So I'm just gonna dump it out like that. Resituate this bad boy here. Look at that. That's bread, y'all. That is bread. It is ugly, but it smells super good. So, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this cool for just a little bit. I'm gonna get some like butter and little other accoutrements ready. Then we're gonna do a little taste test, y'all. Okay, everybody, we are back at my table with some bread and delicious butter. I am so excited to cut in. So, got my knife. YouTube, don't demonetize me, please. And let's just, nice crusty outside. Ooh, gliding through the middle. It actually looks so good. Look at that. I wonder if it'll focus fully. That looks pretty good, you guys. Smells incredible. I'm gonna cut myself a little slice here because I am so ready to try this. I live in the beautiful state of Oregon, and the devil's lettuce is legal here, so I had myself a little devil's lettuce while this was in the oven, so I am nice and hungry.
Some Skittles, I get something to drink, because I got the munchies! I've been smoking dope, I got the munchies!
And while this bread is really ugly, I have a sneaking suspicion it is going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, got a little butter on there. We ready? Oh my gosh. That is actually so good. It's like as chewy as you want like a sandwich bread. That crust is really nice. This is good. I made like Dutch loaves before, and I feel like they're kind of similar in texture. This is a little more moist. I'm really shocked at how well this all came together. This is good. I probably should have let it cool for longer. I only let it cool for like 15 minutes. But your boy is hungry. But overall, I'm actually really happy with how everything turned out. This was delicious. It was really fun. Super, super easy. So if you're worried about it at home, don't be. This is a cakewalk. It is such a breeze and so delicious. Excuse my little dog's claws as she walks around underneath me. She's waiting for a little scrap. Do you guys want to meet her? Do you want to come say hi, Lola? She is the biggest food hound in the world. So if I offer her any bread, yeah, she's gonna be very happy to eat it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos. Say hello, Lola, say goodbye. And thank you all so much for watching. And thanks for coming to Blane Bakes. See you later.